Well, the rain may be gone, but the cleanup is just starting in Houston and the rest of the Texas coastline.
Yeah, some parts of the area saw as much as 50 inches of rain. Imagine just moving to that area from Florida weeks ago. Well, that's the case of a friend of our station, Don Schuler, who now joins us live on the phone from Sugar Land. Don, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Aside from it being a little bit early, I'm good.
Yeah, time zone difference. It's 5:18 there, so yeah, thanks for being here. So just to back up, so you moved to Sugar Land from Broward County a few weeks ago, right?
That's correct.
And this is the welcome you've received in the Lone Star State.
Yes. I have friends back in Florida who are telling me that it's my fault that I brought the storm with me and all kinds of other weather-related humor. But, yeah.
So what are conditions like where you're living right now? What does it look like?
Well, and I've said this to many friends in the last few days. Where I'm at in Sugar Land, we were really lucky. There's no other way to put it. The elevation here is a little bit higher. We're not near, with the exception of being the south end of Sugar Land being near the Brazos River, which is one of the main drainage points for where all of this water is going. We're not really located near either of the reservoirs and any of the other drainage type outlets that Harris County, which is the city of Houston, uses. But the Brazos River, which is on the south end of Fort Bend County, is one of those drainage outlets. And there are parts of Sugar Land and some of the outlying suburbs that are still underwater.
So how much warning did you have? Coming from Broward County, you know how the meteorologists in South Florida are always on top of these situations. Did you folks have any idea there was a situation coming like this?
Well, we knew there was a storm coming. Meteorologists in Florida, folks here take hurricanes very seriously, and they did a really good job of getting people prepared. Round the clock weather alerts, even signage on the major highways here in the area. Kind of telling people, hey, there's a storm coming, get ready. So they did a pretty good job. What nobody really expected was the amount of water we got.
Don, I have one last question for you. What is it like to see some of your neighbors completely underwater, the state of Texas dealing with some of these devastating times and situations?
Well, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of being in South Florida after Andrew back in '92. Just the way people have come together and just put themselves out there. It's really, it kind of gives you a lot of faith in humanity.
Well, good. Don, we got to cut you short right there, I'm afraid, but thank you so much for waking up early, and we appreciate your perspective from the Lone Star State.
We certainly
Not
do.
a problem.
Okay, thank you again for your time.